It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Thank you so much for joining us here for another edition of the Hokey video blog. As we go throughout the day, we'll be seeing temperatures getting into the upper 80s, some increasing humidity as well, but not oppressively hot. Remember, summer starts in less than a week from today, so it's getting to be that time of year when we see the heat and humidity begin to build in. Let's talk about humidity on today's Hokey Weather Fact, and has to relate to baseball. A thrown baseball travels farther in humid air than it does in dry air. This may seem counterintuitive, but moist air is actually less dense than drier air because those water molecules are actually lighter than the dry air molecules. Just like that. So when you're throwing an air, or I should say when you're throwing a baseball in air that's humid, you encounter less resistance and it can travel farther. Isn't that pretty cool? You've learned something new this morning on the Hokey video blog. All right, our Fifth Third Bank SkyTrack camera shows a beautiful morning out there. Had a few cumulus clouds, now starting to see just some very small layers of cirrus clouds building in the distance there just to the south. Overall, I think we'll see a lot of sunshine today with cumulus clouds building in as we go throughout the afternoon and we get some afternoon heating. Nothing going on the Storm Tracker 3D radar at this point. If you look off to our north and east, we've got high pressure up there, but wow, look at these storms off to the west of us. They're falling apart at a pretty decent rate. You can still see that gust front right along there, that kind of arc of some of those lighter green reflectivity values on the south side of it. Some stronger storms down there toward portions of northeast Oklahoma, getting ready to go into the Fort Smith, Arkansas area at this point. These storms, not going to be a factor in our forecast as we go throughout the next, I'd say, 24 hours here, because we've got that high pressure off to our east up here. We've got the dry air in place over us, and so these clouds and storms, as they run into that, they're going to fall apart much like they are doing this morning. Futurecast has a pretty good handle on things, I think, even temperature-wise as well. 88 degrees by 3 o'clock. I think we'll make it up to about 89 this afternoon. Notice these few little spotty showers to our south and east with some of that, what we call warm air advection, coming in there. Some of that moist air trying to make a run for us there. There might be a slight shower chance in Adair County this afternoon. I wouldn't rule it out, but overall, I think we're going to stay dry. I don't think that any rain's going to be falling across at least the immediate Louisville area. Down in our southern counties, just a very small chance. As we go into this evening, notice at 8:30, a few of these little spotty showers try to fire up with disturbance off to our north and west. In our northwestern counties, they really don't make any progress into our area, and really we just see some clouds. And I think that'll be the running theme as we go throughout the day. We just have too much dry air aloft. I've looked at some of the forecast soundings this morning, and above 10,000 feet, the air is bone dry up there. So we can get some of these cumulus clouds in the day's heating, but they're going to run into this dry air, and they're not going to do too well. So pretty much a rain-free day with a few clouds across the area. As we go throughout this week, though, there will be some changes, and we're going to have what's called a southeastern ridge built in. This is a situation we normally see this time of year in the summer, so this isn't unexpected. We haven't hit 90 degrees yet this year, folks, and I think this is going to be the pattern that puts us over the hump on that, as we see southerly wind flow give us more of that moist air, some of that warm air from the Gulf, and there's going to be stagnant air too. On Tuesday, we're not going to have any rain chances. Monday, as this still is trying to build in, I think there may be some disturbances that come through that give us some isolated storms as we go throughout your Monday afternoon. Enough of that heat, humidity, and slight upper level disturbance aloft to do that. By Tuesday, this trough, or I should say this ridge, is going to be in place, and it's going to be holding down our rain chances. Wednesday, I do see a slight chance of some thunderstorms in the afternoon, because this ridge will begin to kind of break down a little bit to our south, and we'll get some of these shortwave disturbances moving in, giving us the chance for thunderstorms. And I think that thunderstorm chance becomes more or less likely as we go throughout the end of the work week, about a 40% chance there, under a partly sunny sky, and that'll keep the lid on the heat somewhat as we go throughout the end of the week. I see 90 degrees on Monday, 91 on Tuesday, 90 on Wednesday, and 90 on Thursday. So if we reach 90 degrees, if we indeed do that on 3 or more of those days, that would be called a heat wave. On Friday and Saturday, I've only got upper 80s, thanks to some of those rain chances and those disturbances moving through. Once you get some of the cloud cover, some of the rain falling, you get rain-cooled air flying around, and that can disturb your high temperatures from reaching their potential. So that's why I went a couple degrees cooler on those days. Otherwise, it's going to feel and look like the dog days of summer around here. as we start off this work week. But hey, summer starts this coming Saturday, so it's about that time of year. Get out there and enjoy today on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day to my dad. I'm going to be seeing him tomorrow. Certainly looking forward to it, having a late Father's Day, but hey, better late than never, right? For now, I'm meteorologist Ryan Hoke. Enjoy your Sunday.